This video covers Chapter 3 of Ethics in Information Technology, Cyber Attacks and Cybersecurity. Our learning objectives are to address the prevalence and effects of computer incidents, and what is needed for a strong security program to prevent cyber attacks. We'll also cover the actions needed after a security intrusion. The threat landscape requires weighing complex trade-offs in IT security. These involve deciding how much to spend on security, how to manage security measures that complicate business, and whether to prosecute criminals after a cybercrime. Computer incidents are prevalent due to increasing complexity and more devices, which create new network entry points. Expanding systems also introduce new risks, demanding IT organizations keep up with changes and perform ongoing security assessments. The increasing use of Bring Your Own Device, or BYOD policies, also adds risks. The reliance on commercial software with known vulnerabilities is another factor. An exploit takes advantage of a system vulnerability. A zero-day attack happens before the security community is aware of and repairs a vulnerability. The growing sophistication of those who would do harm further increases prevalence. Computer crime perpetrators include black hat hackers, crackers, and malicious insiders who aim for illegal or personal gain. Other perpetrators are industrial spies, cyber criminals, hacktivists, and cyber terrorists, each with distinct malicious goals. A blended threat combines multiple malicious codes, such as a virus and a worm, into a single payload. Spam is the use of email systems for mass unsolicited emails. The CAN-SPAM Act regulates spam. CAPTCHA is software that uses tests to distinguish humans from computer programs. Ransomware stops computer use or data access until demands are met. A virus is programming code that causes unexpected and undesirable computer behavior. A worm is a program that duplicates itself in a computer's active memory. A Trojan horse hides malicious code inside a harmless program, and a logic bomb executes when a specific event is triggered. A distributed denial of service, or DDoS, attack uses multiple computers to flood a target site with demands. A rootkit enables a user to gain administrator-level access without consent. An advanced persistent threat, or APT, involves an intruder gaining access to a network and remaining undetected for a period to steal data. Phishing is the fraudulent use of email to obtain personal data. Spear phishing targets an organization's employees specifically. Smishing uses legitimate-looking text messages for phishing. Vishing uses voicemail messages for phishing. Cyberespionage involves deploying malware to steal data from various organizations. Cyberterrorism uses IT to disable critical national infrastructure, intimidating the government or civilian population. Agencies involved in addressing these threats include the Department of Homeland Security and the U.S. Computer Emergency Readiness Team. The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act addresses unauthorized computer access, transmission of harmful code, trafficking passwords, and threats of damage. The Fraud and Related Activity in Connection with Access Devices statute covers false claims related to unauthorized credit card use. The Stored Wire and Electronic Communications and Transactional Records Access statutes focus on unlawful access to stored communications. The USA Patriot Act defines cyber terrorism and associated penalties. CIA security is implemented across 4 levels: the organization, network, application, and end user. Each level involves specific security measures, from strategy and risk assessment at the organization level to data encryption and security education at the end user level. The CIA security triad consists of confidentiality, integrity, and availability of systems and data. Confidentiality restricts access to sensitive data to authorized individuals. Integrity ensures data is only changed by authorized users. Availability ensures data access when and where needed. These must be implemented at all organizational levels. Implementing CIA requires a risk-based security strategy with active governance and a disaster recovery plan. Risk assessment involves evaluating security risks from internal and external threats, allowing security efforts to focus on the highest priority areas. The general risk assessment process includes identifying IT assets and potential loss events. Next, assess the frequency and impact of each threat. Finally, determine mitigation strategies, perform a cost-benefit analysis, and decide on countermeasures. A disaster recovery plan is a documented process for recovering business information system assets after a disaster. Mission-critical processes are business functions essential for continued operations and goal attainment. A security policy defines an organization's security requirements and the controls and sanctions to meet them, clarifying responsibilities and expected behavior. A security audit evaluates the presence and adherence to the organization's security policy. Security dashboard software provides a comprehensive display of key performance indicators, including threats, exposures, policy compliance, and incident alerts. This reduces the effort needed to monitor, identify, and respond to threats. Organizations must comply with external standards, such as the Bank Secrecy Law of 1970 for financial institutions and the Federal Information Security Management Act for federal agencies. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act regulates the use of individual health information. Implementing CIA at the network level includes various authentication methods like usernames and passwords, smart cards, PINs, and biometrics. Multi-factor authentication uses multiple credential types for stronger security. A firewall is software or hardware guarding the internal network from the internet. A next-generation firewall blocks attacks by filtering traffic based on content. A router connects networks, transmits data, and allows for secure network creation with passphrases and MAC address control. Encryption scrambles messages so only authorized parties can read them using an encryption key. Two types of encryption algorithms are symmetric and asymmetric. Transport Layer Security, or TLS, ensures privacy between communicating applications on the internet. A proxy server acts as an intermediary, relaying requests and making the website see the proxy server as the visitor. A virtual private network, or VPN, enables remote users to securely access resources by transmitting encrypted data over public networks. Implementing CIA at the application level involves single or two-factor authentication, using user roles and accounts to enforce least privilege, and data encryption to protect data within the application from unauthorized access. An intrusion detection system, or IDS, monitors system resources and activities, alerting on suspicious network traffic. Knowledge-based IDSs watch for specific attack patterns, while behavior-based IDSs look for deviations from normal system behavior. Implementing CIA at the end-user level includes security education and authentication methods like passcodes. Antivirus software uses virus signatures to identify known viruses. Full disk encryption protects storage devices from unauthorized access if they are physically removed. Incident notification plans define who to notify inside and outside the company and what information to share. Decisions must cover when to contact customers, suppliers, local authorities, or the FBI without causing unnecessary alarm. Organizations must be prepared for a successful attack. The primary goal during a security incident is to regain control and limit damage, rather than attempting to catch an intruder. A good response plan helps maintain technical and emotional control. During a security incident, document all details, capturing system events, actions taken, and external conversations in a logbook. This documentation is vital for evidence and post-incident review. Eradication involves collecting criminal evidence and verifying that all backups are current, complete, and free of malware before cleaning up. Follow-up includes determining how security was compromised and writing a formal incident report detailing the events and impact. A Managed Security Service Provider, or MSSP, monitors, manages, and maintains computer and network security for other organizations. Smaller organizations often use an MSSP, as in-house security expertise can be too costly to acquire and maintain. Computer forensics combines law and computer science to collect, examine, and preserve data from computer devices and networks. The process ensures data integrity so it can be admissible as evidence in court. Computer incidents are prevalent due to increasing computing complexity, expanding systems, BYOD policies, reliance on vulnerable software, and the increasing sophistication of attackers. An exploit is an attack that takes advantage of a system vulnerability. Perpetrators of computer crime include black hat hackers, crackers, malicious insiders, industrial spies, cybercriminals, hacktivists, and cyber terrorists. A white hat hacker is hired to test an organization's security to improve its defenses. Common computer exploits include ransomware, viruses, worms, Trojan horses, logic bombs, blended threats, spam, DDoS attacks, rootkits, APTs, and various forms of phishing. Cyber espionage and cyber terrorism are also significant threats. The Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, works for a safer America and resilience against threats. The Office of Cybersecurity and Communications is a part of DHS, responsible for enhancing U.S. cyber and communications infrastructure. U.S. CERT partners with DHS to protect the nation's internet infrastructure. Computer incidents are prevalent, leading to laws like the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act and the USA Patriot Act to combat computer-related crime and fraud and regulate access to electronic communication. A response plan must be developed for security intrusions, addressing notification, protection of evidence, containment, eradication, and follow-up. Organizations must also implement fixes against known vulnerabilities and conduct periodic IT security audits. A strong security program prevents cyber attacks by implementing the CIA security triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. The security strategy must include measures at the organization, network, application, and end-user levels. Key elements of a risk-based security strategy include risk assessment, a disaster recovery plan, defined security policies, periodic security audits, compliance standards, and the use of a security dashboard. Managers must use reasonable assurance, ensuring the cost of control doesn't exceed benefits. Key elements for network security include firewalls, encryption, and IDSs. Application security relies on authentication and data encryption. End-user security needs education and antivirus software. To handle successful security intrusions, many organizations use an MSSP to monitor and manage security. Experts trained in computer forensics collect, examine, and preserve data in a manner that maintains integrity for evidence in court.